It appears to be some kind of cell or chamber. There is a being inside. What kind of creature is this?
I believe it is a Kabalan. Legends claim the ancient Chodak created this race with the Unity device.
First time I tried this, it took me ages to notice that there was a panel there, and I couldn't progress until I pressed this button.
Greetings, aspirants to the Unity device. I am your judge. Before you advance any further, you must each tell me why you deserve the device.
The Unity device was created by the Chodak. It is our birthright.
Whoever controls the device controls the galaxy. The Geridians deserve it as much as anyone else.
I am here to make certain the Unity device is used for the good of all species.
What would you do with the device, Captain Picard?
Well, those bottom couple do seem to be fairly good goals to have. But I think I'm going to choose the top one.
The Unity device should be used for the good of all.
What do you consider to be the ultimate good?
I don't believe there is one ultimate good, but I do believe that each culture, each individual being has the right to determine what is good for themselves.
What good can the Unity device do for Jean-Luc Picard? Perhaps make up for a father's disapproval, a brother's resentment.
What do you know about my family?
I know all about you. I know a cadet who betrayed the honor code of the Academy. I know a lifetime of regret for a love thrown away from fear.
I was young. Those were the mistakes of a youth.
What about the mistakes of a man? I know the captain of the Stargazer, his ship destroyed, his dead crew drifting in space.
I did the best I could. It was an unprovoked attack.
The crew of the Stargazer depended on you and paid with their lives. But that was a small matter compared to your betrayals of the Federation.
Betrayals?
I know Locutus of Borg, who oversaw the destruction of 39 Federation starships and their crews. I know a broken man ready to give Gul Madred the secrets of the Federation's defenses. Do you think you can use the Unity device to erase a lifetime of betrayal?
I wouldn't want to. I have never willingly betrayed anyone or anything in my life. I've acknowledged my failures, learned from them, and moved on. That's the best anyone can do. Failure is an inevitable consequence of being human, and I accept that.
Admiral Brodnak, failure is what you fear most, is it not?
I have never failed before today.
Of course, you never failed. You always took the safe, certain path.
I consider that a virtue.
You do not even know what virtue is. As master of the 9 challenges, you condemned countless Chodak for the smallest mistake.
Chodak are not allowed to fail.
The challenges were meant to improve the Chodak, so that you would be worthy enough to reclaim the Unity device. But instead of mastering yourselves, you merely mastered the challenges. You have wasted 1,000 millennia.
Perhaps we have dealt with form before substance. However, all meaning resides in form. Substance is but chaff.
I cannot even trust my own people to use the Unity device wisely. We must all go together.
You have proven yourselves worthy.
I think that all of the things he said were mentioned in actual Next Generation episodes. It's interesting as well. I don't really have an explanation for this. It's that maybe the writers hadn't created enough backstory for her, but it's interesting that the judge didn't talk about Captain Pentara's past. Maybe the judge is telepathic, maybe he can read their thoughts, so that's how he knows all about them. I don't know. But I do know that Captain Picard's reply was very clever and very sensible. I also know that every race deciding what the best thing for them is, and not having one single leader at the top does have its problems as well. It does tend to create disagreements that can waste a lot of time. Although, then again, having just one leader making all the decisions isn't perfect either. And this is a good time to save. You're probably getting sick of me pausing it to talk so much. Don't not worry, we're nearly done now.
That must be the Unity Device Control Center.
Now, I do have to wonder, what was the first test? I don't know, I don't remember if I mentioned it earlier, but we seem to have only had 2 tests, and the test where we fired energy at each other appeared to be the first test, and yet Bordnak said it was the second.
Congratulations. You have proved yourselves worthy of your species. The Unity device is yours.
And now that we've got it, what do we do with it?
We must contact our governments and inform them of our arrangement.
Attention. The Unity device has detected the approach of a Borg invasion fleet. Without intervention, it is estimated that the Borg Collective will destroy Federation, Garidian, and Chodak civilizations within 1.2 years. Use the control panel to select a response to this threat.
This is actually a very hard puzzle, and because there's no way, as far as I can see, that you can get the answer right without either luck or trial and error. I mean, obviously eliminating the entire
Destroying
race
their
is a
invasion
bad
fleet
idea.
would force them to the negotiating table. As you said, Picard, the Unity device should be used for the good of all, even this Borg race.
Are you mad? The Borg don't negotiate, and they don't give up. You should know that better than anyone, Picard. We have to eradicate them.
It seems that yours is the deciding vote, Picard.
See, I think this is, as a moral dilemma, this is incredibly difficult, because my natural instinct would be that the only fair course of action is to destroy the fleet, but not the race, because obviously you still need to protect the universe, even if it means some sacrifices. Maybe that's just me.
What are you doing, Picard? If we are to share power, we must make decisions together.
The prime directive of Starfleet prohibits me from interfering with the normal development of any society. The wisdom of that directive has been proven many times.
You have chosen wisely. The Unity device must never again be used to settle petty political disputes. You have proven yourselves worthy. Step forward.
Who are you?
We are the guardians of the device of unity. We are one with the device.
Are you the Chodak rebels who sent the device into the future?
Yes, and others.
You seem tired.
We are weak at this time and place, but elsewhere in time we are strong. Each member of our collective identity anchors a span of time. Without these anchors, the space-time continuum would tear apart into isolated fragments of existence. We need one of you to join us, to become one with the device, and establish an anchor in this time.
I will join them. It is my duty.
But we agreed to share power.
There is nothing to share. Our purpose is our own. We do not serve the purposes of others.
What is your purpose?
You could not truly comprehend unless you joined us. Suffice it to say that in many places throughout this galaxy, there are rifts in the fabric of existence. It is our task to mend them and keep existence unified. Rodnak, Admiral, Master of the 9 Challenges, bearer of the 15th shell of the Chodak Empire. Are you ready?
I am. Without your help, he who was Brodnak would never have accepted this union. You have our thanks. Farewell.
Captain, are you all right? The rest of the away team were beamed back to the ship hours ago. We're reading a massive energy surge inside the device. It seems to be phasing out of time.
Beam me out of here!
Quickly. Good. Well, I can't say I'm entirely satisfied with that explanation of what the Unity device does. I'm not sure I completely understood it.
Do we have the captain aboard yet?
Negative. We have lost contact again.
We are encountering temporal distortion waves.
The energy buildup inside the device is critical. If we do not withdraw...
We can't leave without the captain.
Helm, plot an escape course, 50% impulse. Transporter room, keep trying to get a lock on the captain.
Commander, we cannot escape.
Don't worry, I think lost. There's only one ending in this game. That was a pointless bit of excitement at the end. Not sure what that bit of suspense was for.
Damage reports.
No serious damage. A few minor injuries.
What about the captain?
We were not able to... Sir, I am picking up the captain's communicator signal.
Sensors are reading life signs.
He's okay.
I guess the Chodak put him in this sort of bubble thing. Well, not the Chodak, the Unity
Captain's log,
device.
stardate 47205.3. The Enterprise has weathered the temporal distortion caused by the disappearance of the Unity device. All that remains are questions. Brodnak joined the device to enable it to continue its mission, mending rips in the fabric of existence. If he fails, the consequences could be catastrophic, but somehow I feel certain he will prove equal to the task. I can't help but wonder, if someday the Federation is able to create another Unity device, will we also have the wisdom to use it well?
All systems operational, Captain.
Very well. Helm, ahead. Warp Factor 2. Engage.
Well, I can't say I particularly like the end of this game. It felt a little anticlimactic to me. But we have reached the end, nonetheless. Finally get to see what the ending is. I've seen the credits myself, but I've always cut those out at the end of this video. All you have to do is press quit on the start menu and you can see these credits whenever you want, but I will let you see them now. And this is actually only the second game I've managed to finish on my channel, and it feels good. I'm definitely feeling good about this. As I say, I don't think the ending is flawless, and I think the game has some flaws generally. You normally need to take the game step by step until it reaches the point where you're in exactly the right sort of. There's a series of logical steps you have to go through to get the game to say, yes, this is what we need to do now, if you see what I mean. And I think that's the flaw, but honestly, no, actually I'm not going to talk about these flaws. I think this is a good game overall. I think it's an excellent recreation of TV episode, and I'm very impressed by it. And that is the end. So watch out for more Let's Plays to come.